Now let's get to a Channel 2 Action News exclusive here at 5. A man who would like to become the top cop in Henry County has had a history of law enforcement run-ins himself.
A Channel 2 Action News investigation found he was arrested multiple times, but despite currently being on probation, Cornell Madison is still allowed to run for sheriff. Channel 2's Michael Dowdna looked into his case and the rules around people running for sheriff.
When you take a look at Cornell Madison, you will see some of the things you expect from a man running for sheriff. Years in law enforcement, drug busts, and some glowing reviews. But you'll also find issues with strippers and a past arrest for a DUI. But state law says he's following the law, able to run for office.
South Fort PD.
Meet Cornell C.J. Madison, candidate for Henry County Sheriff.
She's like, show I'm gonna show you something. I look down. When I look down, I went to the right. I'm at fault.
That video was part of his termination from South Fulton Police. Months later, he would be rehired in Butts County, and now he says he's learned from his mistakes and is ready to lead as Henry County's sheriff.
I would say this much: the state of Georgia says I can be a police officer, I can be a chief of police, I can be a Marine defending our Constitution. We all make dumb mistakes under dumb conditions.
But that arrest caught on camera is just one incident. In 2007, he was arrested in Las Vegas after an undercover cop said Madison claimed to be a pimp and tried to hire her as his prostitute.
No, I was not a pimp. No, I was not a pimp.
Documents say that Madison asked the undercover cop to earn $1,500 a night and pay him $1,300, while giving her tips on how to not get caught by police. But this case has since been sealed.
I'm not at liberty to speak that because I'm following the judge's orders.
Despite that charge, he was allowed to become a Georgia law enforcement officer, but on probation.
People make mistakes, people are human, and they can, give them a chance to show that they've changed.
But in 2019,
I smell alcohol, so I guess how much do you think you had to drink tonight? I mean,
I had 2 drinks.
College Park officers would find Madison after he hit 3 cars, slurring words with a woman who is not his wife.
Check your zipper. Check your zipper, sir.
Yeah, she was a stripper. I'm not gonna lie, she was a stripper.
Bud Madison says he was not drunk that night, despite what the video shows.
He's gonna call you in 1 second, blah, 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 blah. And they swear, look, Jackson, I swear I had 1 drink.
I've seen the video. I know I was hit with an airbag. I know I made some crazy statements. I was nervous. I knew I was with people I shouldn't have been with. I knew that the people I was with were drunk. I knew that the vehicle smelled like alcohol. But was I physically drunk? No.
Police initially charged Madison with DUI, but records show the charge was dismissed as part of a plea deal.
If the court says I'm cleared of it, I'm cleared of it.
South Fulton eventually fired Madison, and after an investigation from Georgia's Peace Officer Standards and Training Council, his law enforcement certificate was put on probation for 4 years back in 2022.
48 months is about the most you can get.
But after his firing, Madison was rehired in Butts County before eventually becoming the assistant police chief in the town of Molina. And although he is on probation for another year, Georgia law does not stop Madison or anyone else from running for sheriff.
My understanding of Georgia law is that that's not a hindrance, that's not a disqualification. So that's his decision, and that'll be a decision of the voters.
Mr. Madison agreed to sit down in the name of transparency because he says he has nothing to hide and has been asked about these issues on the campaign trail. Back to you.
And in the next 30 minutes, there's going to be a chance to meet the candidates for office in Henry County. The NAACP and the Southern Crescent Women in Business Chamber are hosting a candidate forum. Candidates include sheriff, board of ed, board of commissioners, and tax commissioners.